Yeah, so this is the 84 Z28. Pretty not much. The usual old school rust. Yeah, all the wire. This is all for the speakers and all that. The gold tip connectors are new. They brass. I had to put them on when I had starting issues, but that's fixed. That little yellow wire that goes all the way to the trunk for the battery. As you can see, there's a new fan right there, and at the higher output. And then see, that's the power steering. It ain't nothing like the power steering itself is broke. It's just a bracket. I welded it in class, but somehow it came apart, so that messes it up. But yeah, 354 bolt, 4-barrel carburetor. Just put in that new intake, and it gives better gas mileage than what it did have. That's the seeable fuel filter the guy installed. New valve covers. Let's see. I just tuned the alternator so it won't have no more starting issues. You can see no AC. It's hot. And also the windshield wipers. It's nothing but this simple piece right here. It's like a little, like the biscuit that goes inside of this is dropped and it's like cracked from the inside. So once you get that, it's all good. So the other one is broke off from me trying to fix that, but we're pulling a little too hard. But yeah, pretty much. Headlights okay, and this the front corner is missing, like this little piece that connects it to. But both headlights work. Wheels in good condition. You can see how they bald, almost slicks. Yeah, I got 2 spares in there, and this the fender I just put on. And it makes the car look a whole lot different. Because before it was cut off from here down. I still didn't put over, but I was happy. Here, cool little American racing rims. They get the job done. Tires are still good. Surprisingly how much I burn them. And here go the battery in the trunk. That's the yellow power wire that's going all the way long. Yeah, and the rust I was talking about, even though I probably can't get to it, let's see. It's like somewhere hidden down inside here in like the bottom corner. So it probably come out from right under here, like under this whole area. Other than that, not much. Pretty good. It got its own the glove box is right here, so kind of hidden. But you have an armrest, but that armrest, it just fell off. But all that stuff at pick apart costs no more than what? Probably $5. But yeah, the trunk release, the trunk light is not that good, but like you said, it's the old school shit's gonna go out, so there's no power. But the windows are power. I just fixed this door handle because before this car had no door handle, and this is sagging. It's still sagging, but I have the screw in here, as you can see right here, to hold it in place. Before it was sagging, it was messing up. But yeah, and see the automatic seat. And that lever, this is as far back as it's gonna go. You can sit up straight. Really, the seats are in good condition. It's not none of that rips and tears. I also have the headliner inside, so it's not much to that. Alright, see, this is what I'm talking about on the GT steering wheel. How to replace these inside bolts. Oh yeah, also the horn doesn't work. I found that out when I first got the car. And also the speedometer. That thing doesn't work too. It just bounces like this every once in a while. Just real fast and stop like that. This will work if you use all the accessories like the AC, windows at the same time. You'll see it rise. But this gauge doesn't work. This gauge only works when it's off. So when it's off, it'll read a good temperature. But as you can see, it's off because this is the actual temperature. It tells that it is a little hot. That's the oil pressure, that's the voltage. It does have lights. It's just out right now, so while I get the lights, well, if you want to, you gotta order them, or you can get it from AutoZone, the cheap ones. But I want LEDs because they were LEDs. It was nice when I had it. So you got rear defroster. I had to tear this up one day because I couldn't get to the ignition. So everything's still good. Just if you ever have issues, just jam it in there. Put it in neutral. Jam the key in there and turn. It shouldn't have no more issues because I believe taking off that little cover piece that holds this, I think that did it. But if you don't like that, you can always just take that and hide the wires. Just that simple. Yeah, AC. This is the switch right here for the AC. This little wire, it broke off of this one, so now I have no AC. All you have to do is turn that on. This is like the power. This is basically the remote. Just tell me what you need on, all that, cold, hot. It stays on hot. And pretty much all these wires, well, most of these wires, this one is for the lights, for the voltmeter and all that. The other one's for the tail lights and the inside lights. It's connected to a fuse, really it's any fuse. And the rest of these, this right here, that's the fan switch. All you gotta do is just really, if you got enough screws, just tuck all that back in there and you're good. But pretty much that's all there's to it. All she wrote. Also, this broke. Well, it came to me broke, but all it is just this little pieces right here. If you want to, you can have like the little AutoZone little lights they be having. You press it LED. You can run that to it through these two little wires. Have it running on the inside of this. But yeah, the headliner's also inside. It's a true Z28. All that just needs screw. That's all it needs. These little wires right here, these were from up there for the speakers, but I took them out because they were blown, playing too loudly. But yeah, that's pretty much all there's to it. The automatic locks, it ain't worked too good. You gotta hit them a few times, give it a little love. Windows work cool. Here, this is for the trunk right here. You can see it ain't working. It's too good. So yeah, it's supposed to be just, but yeah, passenger window. Well, keys are in the car. That'd be helpful. Woo, ships, bless me. See, that's that. Very efficient, very fast. Now this, whenever you close the door, it'll just like jiggle a little. You just have to readjust it because this, I don't know. But the door rest I was talking about, it's just this right here. Like this little piece, when you close it, it does this. You can you can see it. All you gotta do is just cut it out and re-weld it. But other than that, it's cool. The gas cap is right here. I learned that when I first bought the car. I thought it was in the trunk, but that was the trunk release. So yeah, so that it takes premium only. If you want to run regular unleaded, it won't act as a race car. It act like a regular, normal, everyday car. But let me go ahead and start it up for you. Oh. Oh, you bitch. Yeah, low on gas. I stay on E. Turn on that switch. Always have a switch on and watch the temperature. That temperature should kill you. Ah, shit. I'm foot stuck on wire. Yeah, I need screws to that little tubing. See? No shakage. Just perfectly. I wouldn't get on the road with it, but I saw cops around the corner investigating the accident. Not too much, nothing too simple. All the lights work, tail lights, all that. Everything's good. All the music too. I mean, since you take out your music, I probably have to take out mine because I know how it is riding with no music. It's painful. But yeah, it's a big 350 V8 small block Chevy rebuilt and bored 30 over with the 700 R4 3-speed manual or automatic converted to a manual transmission. Yeah, that's the fuel pump right there. You can see it like the fuel, little sear shit, the fuel filter. That's what's gonna be located there. Not much to it, just an average American Chevy. So just hit me back up with a video, or not, or just leave us. Thank you.